What's going on? I'm John from PokeKom Collects, and today we're going to be covering all of Scarlet Violet. I'm going to be looking over the TCG player list, looking at all the top cards all at once, and we're going to be kind of just comparing them, see what we think about the sets, and see what the market's going to do with it as everything's coming down still. So let's go ahead, just dive right into it, and take a look at this. So first up, we got SV1. I'm not going to be doing like the specialty sets like 151 or Prismatic or black and white. I'm just doing the SV 1 through 10. So first up, we got SV1, Scarlet Violet base. So we got Gardevoir, Drowsy, Curla, Ralts, Miriam sitting at the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. Then we got Riolu, Miraidon, Slowpoke, Grivard, and Koraidon. So these prices here sitting, I don't play the TCG, but from what I have seen and heard, Scarlet Violet Blaze does have a lot of playability. But with some of these cards sitting at these prices, I mean, it's easy for me to just say pick them up because, I mean, some of these prices are pretty good. 22, I think he was trading a little higher a couple months ago. Yeah, he got up to 22 3 months ago, so not too bad. Within the last year, yeah, 26. So he still has a little bit more room that come down. I feel like he's not doing too bad. His all-time low is 11, so I feel like 20 bucks for Riolu, that might not be a bad pickup, and he's kind of kept around this price. We can see the market does like this card, and I still don't even feel like even during the peak that $26 was a bad pickup for it. I could be biased. I do like Riolu because Lucario is one of my top fives. But even for the trio, for the Gardevoir, the Curla, and the Ralts, you can probably pick up all three for, let me see, 50 bucks, 50. You can pick up all three for about 100 bucks. You can probably get them a little bit cheaper at a card show or by doing your diligence and just doing your research and finding it. But that being said, I don't feel like this set has too much to offer other than you got your two legendary Pokemon as the bikes. You got Riolu. You got the 3 set for the evolution line of Gardevoir. And you got Drowsy, Wiglet with the Psyduck in it. I don't think that one's too bad. I think if I did a video on that one the other day, if you graded it, it's like 160. The Fido doesn't look too bad. But yeah, I don't see these cars going too much higher. I think this set might be around its good price set to buy, in my opinion, just because it's a little bit older than some of the newer sets. All right, next up we got Paldea Evolved. We got the Magikarp in this one, sitting at 251 market price on TCG Player, and we got Tyranitar sitting at 52. The Mousehold. The Sleeping Raichu, which if you like the sleeping cards, I can see that one being a decent pickup. I'm not 100% sure on these market prices though, because it has been out a little bit longer. I can see them coming down a little bit more, but I still feel like for the IRs and the SIRs being under or around $50 with a set that's been out for a little bit now, I think it could be a decent pickup. I think the market's kind of settled on these cards. Now it could be start to buy them because we're not paying much attention to them, and we are looking at the newer sets. But Paldea Evolved, the only one that really I feel has going for it is the Magikarp, Tyranitar, and the Raichu if you like the sleeping Pokemon. I mean, you got Iono in there for the trainers. Heracross doesn't look too bad, and Spigarato doesn't look too bad either, but there's not really, in my opinion, too much going on with this first page of cards. But it seems like the market's kind of comfortable with these prices here now. I still see the Magikarp coming down some more though. Alright, next up, Obsidian Flames. It's a Charizard set. We're seeing it right now with Phantasmal Flames. I believe we saw, I don't think it was from this set, it was a different set. It was a promo card from the UPC. It jumped up, I think, from like 20 to 60 bucks, and it's on its way right back down. The Charizard, I do think this one is a pretty good looking Charizard. I'm not much of a Terra Crown Crystal. For me, the set would be the Ninetales. I kind of like I kind of only like the Ninetales from this set. Same with the Sizor. I'm a big fan of Sizor too. It does have the Pidgey line. If you like Pidgey, it's got Pidgeotto and Pidgeot right here. You can pick up all 3 of those for probably around 20 to 25 bucks. At a card show or online. But to me, they're still not too much. It's a Charizard and Pidgey set. if you like those two Pokemon. Still could not be a bad pickup for the Ninetales, the Sizor, and maybe a couple other ones for future use, like maybe the little Chonk. He looks kind of funny in that card, but anyway. Oh, Belly Bolt's in this one too. What's up, bub? Come on. But so next up we got SV04. I'm trying to remember the name of this. Oh, Paradox Rift. I don't know why I drew a blank on that one. But first up, we got the Groudon from this one. I really feel like if they had a Kyogre card with this set, or in any other set that was like this card, I think it could have went up a little bit higher. You see the highest price is $73 for this card. Not a lot of people like how they evolved, apparently. What's up, bub? But we got the Garchomp SIR, which this one here does just look like a regular illustration rare to me, not an SIR. We got the Minun, and then we got the connecting art of the Go Holding Go. Yeah, I'm not even going to try that name. Which isn't too bad. The Iron Hands came down to 12. Got the Gimme Gold connecting art for 10, so you can get the connecting art for about 30-35 bucks. Yeah, I don't really see this set going too much. I can see a couple cards coming back down a little bit more. Other than that, the SIRs, I can see the Groudon kind of staying the same. The Altaria staying about the same. I believe the Altaria has a connecting art too in this set with the... Let's check real quick. There's Snout. And I'm not seeing it immediately, but I digress. We'll move on. Alright, next up, we have Temporal Forces, SV05. We got the Raging Bolt, which is not a bad card. I do like the look of it. I mean, for the ancient type Pokemon, I don't really care for the design, but for the card aspect, it does look good. And we got the Ghastly sitting at 54. Oh, that was at 62 market price on TCG Player if I didn't say that. Oh, we got the Ghastly, which I really do like this art too. It's got a little Meowth hanging out in it too. We got Iron Crown, Waking X, Deerling, which is another connecting art with the Sawbucks. I do like that card for connecting art. It's pretty cool. It shows like the seasons changing as the Pokemon evolves. Next up, we got the Litten, which is not a bad card. As you can tell, I like cat, so I do like the Litten cards, trading around 20 bucks. Some of these older sets, though, I do feel like the market has cooled down on some of them versus some of the newer sets. So, like, we're seeing these at 54, 62, 41. Yeah, I mean, if you're not buying at these prices, if you want these cards, then what are you doing? I'm pretty sure the Ghastly was way higher than the 54 a couple weeks ago. 67. So it's 77, so you got $22 off right here. Back down to its trading sideways level. So as you can tell right here in the market, I feel like it was comfortable with it being around the 57, let's just say $50 to $60 range. And right here we're seeing the same thing, 56, and then it dips down a little bit. So it might come down a little bit. It could be a $50 card in the near future. But next up, we do have Twilight Masquerade with the Perrin, the Growlithe, Greninja, and the Eevees, which these ones, if you did not know, it does have all the evolutions in it. I'm not going to go into it on exactly which ones, because I don't remember which one's which. I know this one's like Vaporeon, and that one's Sleeping, supposed to be Umbreon. Anyway, yeah, you have the Eevee card, which is a pretty nice card. Trading around 60 bucks. I could see that one staying around that same price because it could be the Eevee chase of the set. The Chansey around 30 bucks. It does have a lot more Pokemon in it. It has a Ditto, a Psyduck, Snorlax, Bellsprout. I can see this one going up a little bit. It is a clean card. I've seen it in person. It looks nice. I like it. We got the Perrin and the Growlithe combo, though. I thought the Growlithe was a little bit more than that, but still not a bad pickup. You can probably get both for around 100 bucks, 110. And then we got the Tatsuguri. I think we have a Mega card coming out of that soon, so watch out for a little speculatory pump on that. The Pinsir card, I do like of that one. He's just kind of chilling out in the forest. Looks like he just got done eating. He's kind of chilling, but I am a Gen 1 Pokemon fan. But I can see this. I can see some of them coming down. I can see some of them staying around the same. Like I said, if they're around the $50, $60 range and they're the SIR or the top, like you know that they're the top chase of that set. Like I said, example for the Eevee, it's around 60 bucks. It is an IR, but it's still not a bad pickup in my opinion. All right, next up we do have Stellar Crown with Squirtle, Bulbasaur sitting up at the top. We do got Doc's Bun, which I think this card's only up this much because they don't have too much going on in this set other than the Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and the Terrapagos. I'm not saying that there's not Dachshund Pokemon fans out there, but I'm not one. I don't really know too much or hear too much of this one. So it's sitting about $30. I can see it coming down a little bit more, but with it being an SIR at 30, it's not a bad pickup for me. Same with the Squirtle sitting at 65, the Bulbasaur sitting at 55. Some of the Gen 1 starters, I mean, at those prices there. Let's just double check the Squirtle. It's sitting at the top, so let's see what his highest price was in the last year. So 51, 47, 52. So it seems like he's just going to keep going up. This dip right here might have been the last dip to get him below 50. I mean, we could see a little bit more of a dip here over the next couple weeks with Christmas and stuff coming up, but I guess we'll just have to keep watching this one. I'll keep watching the Stellar Crown Squirrel, because I do want to pick up some of these ones too. Alright, next up we got Surging Sparks. I'm not a too big fan of Surging Sparks. It is a Pikachu set. You have Latias, Melotic. Yep, Melotic. I don't know why I always stutter on that one. But that one there, I feel like that is a good chase card for this set. It's a beautiful card. It has the connected art with the Phoebos. This one here, the Alone Executor, I feel like it's a gen... Yes, I know it's a region variant Pokemon, but it's still a Gen 1 Pokemon sitting at $30 for an SIR. In the future, we're not going to be able to see these prices. I feel like we won't see these prices again for some of these cards if they are the SIRs and they're the top chase sets. I mean, we got the Pikachu, Latias, and Melodic as the top chases for this set. So if you have those, you can pick them up. If not, they might come down a little bit more. We just gotta wait and see about reprints and stuff like that. I'm not gonna be wanting to sit here and print or praise reprints or say stuff about reprints. I mean, they could have them. They could reprint anything at this point, but I digress. So next up, we got Journey Together SVO9. We got Lily's Clefairy, the Salamence, and Zoroark, Iona's Bellibolt, and Hopzacian for the top cards. I feel like the Articuno card should be a lot higher than what it is. Now it's sitting at $16. It's not a bad card. I feel like this set is hated on kind of for no reason. It's a cute set. It's got some nice Pokemon in it. It's even got Zoroark, which I think is a pretty clean card. I think it should be higher than what price it's at now, in my opinion. But other than that, I don't have too much to say about Journey Together. I do like the set. It has some nice cards. I have not been able to find too much of it where I live. But I do like the set. It's got some sleeper cards. Like I said, the Articuno at $16. Come on, it's a legendary bird for $16. You can't turn that up. Like, yes, I know it's just an IR, but it's not that bad of a card. I know the Wailord got pumped, but I'm not really going to talk too much about him. Alright, last but not least, we do have our final SV10 Destined Rivals. I do have an ETB of it, not Pokemon Center. We are still trying to collect some of them. We do have the base set complete now. We have Misty Psyduck, which I do like. It's a nice, beautiful card for an IR. I can see this card trading around this same price, or trading sideways for a little bit, just because it is Misty. Psyduck is a very liked Pokemon from what I've heard. We have Cynthia's Garchomp trading around 200. I'm not really going to talk too much about the Team Rocket's Mewtwo. I think it's going to trade around this price for a little bit until we get some more cards out. I think certain cards from this set are going to trade sideways, and some might just stay going up a little bit. I'm not 100% sure. Destined Rivals is being weird. I would expect Team Rocket's Mewtwo, Cynthia's Garchomp, Ethan's Ho-Oh, and the Moltres card to maybe stay around their prices and not come down too much more. I know with the stamp promo here, this one might come down a little bit more, or stay the same. I don't know. I do like the stamp promo a little bit more, but I don't know. Everyone has their own thoughts on it. But like I said, I'm not going to talk too much on it. But if y'all did like this video and like to see more, leave a like, comment, subscribe. We will be here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for now. I will try to get some more days in there. Maybe on Tuesday and Thursday where I don't necessarily talk about cards and I just get on here, or show cards, but I get on here and just talk about my thoughts on the market, what I'm doing, and what my future plans are with the channel. So if y'all like this video, leave a like, comment, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.